Once again, progressive scam bitches.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, good. Looks like I did move my saves correctly. Jumping around.
Ah.
Joe?
Yeah.
Yep. On. Yeah, okay, good. Stereo and rumble. I wanted to check before we started this time. Because damn it, going back in, because like stereo does the surround, mono doesn't, and we play with headphones, and it's just better for recording. To get that set up. Oh, good. Okay. This save is a copy of a save where I was unlocking a bunch of stuff. So I have all the difficulties open, but we're playing adults.
Like manly men again. Even though this game is something I find fucking hilarious, kids in this game is more cracked out than kids in the first game.
Oh, kids in this game give you so many extra options, it's ridiculous.
Almost like they realized even kids in the first game was too hard for most people.
Because this game is just easier overall.
Easier overall at points.
I mean, from a basic design standpoint, we'll cover why when we get there. Even adults on this game is... I kind of feel like adults on... like, in this game is... you know, regardless, other than some stupid... 2 more times, right, Captain?
We've been over this. Viewtiful Joe 2 and Double Trouble.
And in case people haven't, you know, worked it out, this is also the GameCube version.
But unlike the first game, this game
and Viewtiful Joe 2 are not that different, but the PlayStation's weird with the progressive.
Yes, that's like the only difference.
Roll credits from the first game.
I do kind of wish they had done a super sped up version of the credit sequence in the first game.
If I'm doing a dumb editing joke for a second, I might just start the... Because that's how the first game ends.
Yeah.
Those are quite some pyrotechnics. I don't remember putting that in.
Anyway. On the GameCube, I have GameCube versions of both of these. Now we're technically playing this on a Wii, but...
Yeah.
The Wii does...
Because again, I believe, like the first game, if you play the PS2 version on a backwards compatible PS3, weird shit happens because of the PS3's emulation.
The PS3 did PS2 backwards compatibility with emulation. The GameCube does... I mean, the Wii does backwards GameCube compatibility because the Wii is 2 GameCubes and a trench coat. It's not emulation, it's hardware. So, I've had arguments. People thought the Wii was emulation. It's not. It's hardware. Anyway.
My script never called for anything.
Also, we're getting some rain warnings. So if it gets absolutely stupid, I am cutting a recording short, specifically by force to not lose progress or recording to bad weather. I just wanted to record this and it's been storming for several days. Because we beat the first game in a single night.
Yeah.
Because these are short games. It's just, it storms and I don't like recording when it's storming.
You've done something to my father, haven't you?
Blue's in trouble?
Captain Blue made the happy ending in the movie Captain Blue possible. I transformed his power into a blue.
So, yeah, I'm just explaining the bullshit here. Not that that matters in editing, but if I awkwardly stop, it is.
Also, one of those once you notice it can't unsee it type of thing, as I've brought up before in a lot of Japanese games, UFOs are depicted as basically having like a bubble on the top and 3 balls on the bottom, as opposed to being like flat in America.
10 million years BC.
Continuing Kamiya's childish form of one-upsmanship, I see. Even though Kamiya didn't direct this one.
Yeah, and it's easier.
As all Kamiya sequels are.
Hey, look, it's Fred Durst.
Joe, get up. This place is giving me the creeps.
Yeah. Whew. You never know who may drop by.
The buns.
Gone back to normal. Maybe there's something wrong with the V-Watch. Let's take a look around.
Sylvia, when the heck did you change your clothes?
I love this
Are
stupid
you
thing.
kidding? This is the movies. You can do anything you want. Why don't you give it a whirl?
Her boobs just get bigger.
I love his change.
Go, Fat Hat! Shazam!
God.
Let's roll!
God damn, Joe's a fucking dumbass.
He's a lovable dumbass.
No, he's just a dumbass.
It is
Isn't
this.
Is the V even there in regular gameplay? I can't tell.
I believe no.
Why isn't it, like...
Booyah. Womp. Wah.
I also love the, like, remix of the opening stage theme for...
It is the same combat.
Yes. It seems to be the same engine as the original. The reason I say seems is when we get it later.
So,
Eh. Sylvia, because you just play Joe and Sylvia normally now, she's actually different.
she has guns.
Yes.
You're up, Joe. Bring it on.
Basically, like, we'll get into it, you know, later and stuff, but it seems to be the same engine.
See,
But it seems to be the same engine because later when we get Zoom and stuff, the Red Hot cancel.
she also has different animations,
But it's just different animations. Wait, does she still do the line on her side for her crouch? Oh, yeah.
we'll stop in a second. I was just,
Yeah.
You're up, Joe. Bring it on.
you do that to exit.
Yeah. Oh no, it is on his hat. The stupid V is there. It's just hard to tell because sometimes it has a shadow covering it.
Blah, blah, blah.
And,
Finish.
yeah,
Sweet.
and now, because, you know, we don't have the powers quite yet. We're not 100% there. We're one, much like the first game, Just Go For It is ranked, so when you don't
Have the just go for it. Nothing is ranked.
So you can skip fights if you want, but those enemies give you points, so I honestly recommend going back to fight those. Yeah, you can go back up there and fight them after this. Because, you know, if we're doing this on a fresh file, you need the points.
Oh, I know.
It's a new enemy type. It's a shield enemy. You need to... There's the shield enemy. you
Oh,
need to
well,
hit-
actually, this is funny because you get your powers in a second. Uh,
5 seconds earlier. despair, our heroes, Joe and Sylvia, recalled instinctively that key series of magical words, that bold, righteous abracadabra that fills our hearts with love.
I wonder if
Emboldens our
the opening of
spirits.
Wonderful
101 seems to be a reference to this.
Once
Yes.
and for all, yell those words and yell them proud.
Henshin-A-Go-Go, baby!
Because remember, the same thing happens of the one, like, bus car gets to a stride, and you basically get the same thing of a narrator saying that you, like, transform within it was, like, wasn't it, like, 3 billionths of a second or
Yes.
something? Math nerds, how fast is that?
Bam! Second verse, same as the first.
Yes.
Slow makes your hits stronger, just
Also,
in general.
in between shit, I looked it up in the first game. I talked about this enemies being 4 hits. It's 4 hits when they're dizzy. If you dodge them and then attack them, the most basic, like, blinky enemies are 4
Let's go up
hits.
here and
So, because of that, you want to, like, do 3 hits and then launch them as the final one.
come back for my crap because I got a double jump.
Yeah. But the funny thing is, the enemies aren't here anymore.
It's fine. Whatever.
But the points, man! The points! Like, the points in those boxes you're not hitting, which you should be hitting!
Yeah.
Gotta get your V-Bucks!
All the V-Bucks.
If you don't get your V-Bucks, you can't get the premium skin, and the kids will keep making fun of you. That is an actual literal thing now. The social standard is the crap you have in Fortnite,
Yes.
and I fucking hate this
And we have
generation.
failed as a society.
Yes. Especially because, you know, like, especially because, like I said, I think those items are officially named either V points or V coins because it's short for Viewtifuls, but because of fucking Fortnite in this society, people are going to think we're talking about Fortnite. You might want to walk it. Oh, there it goes. I was gonna say you might want to try to walk back to the wall because sometimes the range on picking that shit up is kind of fickle.
Oh, basically. Stop. Yes.
That section is really
Really hard to rank, but I am not going.
I know you're not going for ranks. I'm just like explaining basically that for people.
I'm not inherently going for ranks, but
Yeah, so the best way to get Rainbow V in terms of points on that section is basically what I said. If it's like, hit the enemy like 3 times and then punch them. But not only that, don't punch them through other enemies to damage them. That section is, I believe, basically very similar.
yes, you need to do some dodging.
And this is the other thing that makes this, the 2 things that make this game generally easier. Huh. I honestly am amazed that wasn't considered a V. I thought the Rainbow Vs would have taken priority there.
You get a lot more breaks, and they're all saves.
Not just that, what I was going...
We're going to... Yeah.
Not just the more breaks, and they're all saved. What I was going to say, the other thing is, like, you got 4 ranks before getting the break time. That's the other thing. I swear each, like, section of a stage is normally only 4 or 5, like, ranks.
I need slides.
Yes. Always get Slide and Red Hot Kick first, because those are your movement upgrades.
And the reason I'm using the file 3, the top file, is, like, as you beat this game, you can actually go back and replay levels.
Yeah.
So the top file was basically a master file that has all the going back to replay crap on it. The second file was one I was messing around with.
Let's go back to the thing now.
About. I'm just explaining why I have 2 saves. Because I was messing with the different difficulties and unlocking and playing a bunch of.
You could swap to Sylvia at some point to show what the hell she does.
She has guns.
Yes.
And the thing about her guns. You can slow down.
But if you notice, her guns get enemies to drop the coins. But something else was this game, because her guns get enemies to drop the coins, sometimes if you're having trouble basically getting points on a section, maybe actually try using Sylvia to get things to drop a lot of
the coins and stuff, yes.
Now, a thing was that is an upgrade in the game. It's called Desperado. It gives her a second gun, which makes her fire more. She's better. She's more useful for that.
Damn it.
She's more useful for that late when you get the second gun.
Damn it. There again.
Oh.
It's fine. It's fine.
And yeah, so notice the points on that section, it said D, and you might be thinking, how the fuck do you get...
You have to...
You have to slow dodge one of the meteors.
Yes.
Or not slow dodge one of the meteor. There are the 2 boxes there, I believe. Breaking the boxes because you punch them, that gets you like 10 points or something, so you could do that. But I found it's really fast to just like slow dodge because you would be walking through it. You want to slow down to get... It makes the shots bigger, so...
Yes. It's fine. Blah.
Not.
I realized no. Fine. That'll do it.
That'll do, pig. That'll do.
I've clearly played this before.
Yes.
Blind run this ain't, son. Ah! Hold on. One guy's just jumping around. He just slow. Yeah. On. Just do it again. So I got the key. Actually, wait, hold on. We have 48. We found.
Because it's the exact same thing as the first game. You need more. I believe Sylvia still runs faster in this game, so until we get max speed, if you want to move faster, swap to her.
Hey, jerks. Haha!
That feels like that shouldn't have counted, game, but whatever.
Punch him once, pisses him off.
Yeah. One of the things in this game
Punch him once, piss him off.
One of the things in this game a lot of people will say is that Sylvia is kind of useless. I feel like a lot of people do actually underestimate her because there are actual good scenarios to use her.
She has a...
And it's not just scenarios where they were built for her. But I will be fair and say...
She has a few uses...
I will be fair and say a lot of her good uses, you need the higher level of Desperado.
Hold on. These guys are another...
But that you did get him to drop the...
Oh, damn it! on. He's doing the... Get back to the fucking laser.
There we go. Yeah, and again, I actually got decent points out of that.
Yeah.
Because you were getting, like, the enemy was actually dropping the gold
Yeah.
coins.
I use the range because getting close to the laser guys is...
Well, it was funny, I talked about there were scenarios where, like, she's actually good, and, you know, that's...
And then they actually teach you in the second game
yeah.
that you can walk through...
Which is hilarious, because they teach you it, and then there's not fully, like, directly a time when it matters.
Basically.
There's not really anything like Fire Leo that works the same way. Where you
can actually break those.
Yeah.
Hold on. Punch, punch it! Punch it! Punch it!
You're going to want to mock speed, or you could have dodged that guy to...
Other niche use of Sylvia.
Well, if you want to deflate their balloon, you have to mock speed.
Yes, but if you... what I was going to say, her gun, because of the range, can do that.
If I wasn't retired, I'd...
Oh!
Do that. You said he could snap, just like that.
There we go. There it goes. Oh, hold on.
Gotta hold it the entire way. And then,
Whew.
is it still 8 seconds?
I believe so.
No, you don't. An eye for an eye, a gun for a gun.
Ha! Fuck that guy. Fuck you in particular, buddy! Booyah. Because I don't like the laser guys, but I realized in doing some repeat playthroughs, I was like, wait a minute, Sylvia can actually kind of back off.
Like, I don't want to be that guy, but I do feel like certain...
My problem with the laser guys, you don't really have a conventional way to dodge them. It's time for the question of the day. And my overall thoughts on the topic. So, anyway, how is the audio balancing in this video? I always ask this at the start of a new Let's Play because I'm trying to make absolutely 100% sure that our audio is fine. Keep in mind, I'm trying to make sure that our audio is louder and more audible than the game because I don't want the game to drown out our audio. But if you have any specific concerns about the audio balancing, feel free to leave a comment. But if you see a comment you agree with, give it a thumbs up instead and try to get me to notice that specific comment because I don't want a lot of people effectively saying the same thing over and over and over again. But you also need to keep in mind that even if you do leave a comment that gets a lot of traction, if I do implement the changes, they might not be in a video for at least a week or more, because I normally edit at least a week in advance. So if you don't see any changes being made, those changes might take effect in a later part if I decide to implement those changes at all. Keep in mind, I'm not going to go back and re-render any parts that were already rendered before I decided to make any changes, and I might not make any changes at all. So you need to keep all of this in mind when leaving comments about audio balancing and other similar comments. But anyway, you can leave your thoughts, opinions, and answers in the comments, or you can leave them on social media. All of my social media links, as well as my Discord links, are in the video description. Now, as always, I need to be a shill for a minute. If you subscribe to the channel, and if you follow me on social media, that really helps our communities grow. But anyway, I hope you all enjoyed the video, and I hope I will see you all next time. So, as always, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and good night, everybody. I hope you come back someday. See you later.